If you have any questions about this topic, you can leave them in the comments section below and I'll do my best to help you. And of course, if you feel the video helped you, I hope you will click like and don't forget to subscribe to get updates on new videos that come out all the time. A delayed credit is exactly the same thing as a delayed charge. The only difference is that it has the opposite effect on the accounts, on the invoice, and on the customer's balance. It lowers the item quantity and money amount of an invoice. Now, interestingly enough, a delayed credit cannot be put on a separate credit memo. Delayed credits and delayed charges can both only be put on an invoice. A delayed credit can make the invoice zero, or it can even make the invoice go negative. Let's imagine on April 3rd, we created a delayed credit for 10 video hours for Alan to be applied against the jobs done on April 2nd. In other words, we're wiping out the charge for some reason, and the method we choose to do that is to make a delayed credit. Of course, this is just for illustrative purposes. You can see that the transaction list by customer shows all of the delayed charges and the invoice that it's on. To make a delayed credit, we click New and we click Delayed Credit. Now, the customer again is Alan, and we know that the date in our little story is April 3rd. Oops, excuse me. April 3rd specifically of 2017, and it's video hours, video income, and it's 10 of them. So this wipes out the 10 video hours for the delayed charges. So now we have delayed credit number 10. Notice it enumerates it along with the delayed charges. So now we're going, we will put in the information, everybody screwed up their Allen jobs, or whatever you want to put. Now we put save and close, and there's one last thing to note with this topic. If you reopen a saved invoice, the available delayed charges and credits will not show in the side panel, even if they're available for that customer. You must make a new invoice, which is what we have to do. So if I double click this invoice and say, oh, I'll just add the delayed credit, you can't, because we're showing Alan, but we don't see the delayed credit in the side panel. The only way to do that is to make a negative invoice. Click New, Invoice, and of course you choose Alan, and you see the delayed credit available, and you just click Add. And when you click Save and Close, you now have a negative invoice. You now have an invoice that actually brings down the balance of the customer and brings down the balance of accounts receivable. Then, of course, you could apply them together in the Receive Payment window. New, Receive Payment, choose Alan, and just like we learned, we can make a $0 payment by using all of the credits that apply to the invoice. Click this invoice, then click the credit, and they'll wipe each other out. And this is a $0 payment that will remove both the invoice that's positive and the invoice that's negative. Both will be removed from the open invoice report. When we click Save and Close, you can go and check the open invoice report. Neither of them are there. But all the charges, invoices, and credits will always remain on the transaction list by customer.